Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, that one will play. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That was a gallant attempt. That's disappointing. Big putt for par coming up. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 8 shots back after that hole. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Eine Munitionskiste. Jetzt habe ich 2 mit.
It looks like he pushed that one. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Oh, so close. A 7-footer right here. Yeah, he'll take that. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Hallo! Ja, Standard.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And here we are with the third shot.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Wow, what a shot. And this putt for a final score of 77. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School final.
It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Luke. I got to say, I'm excited about the day's action. See how it all unfolds. Glad to be alongside you, my friend.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed.
second shot here on the first. Good shot there, Beamer. Good look at a birdie here.
This one's tracking.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Bogey putt coming up here. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
And a stumble on the opening hole never sets the tone very well. It'd be interesting to see how they react.
Time to tee off at the second.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Getting ready to play their third. Going with the 9-iron, I think. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. They'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. He's currently tied for 15th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here we are at the third.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This is on a great line.
A bit long on that one. Par putt coming up here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He's in a share of 15th. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Second shot here on the fourth.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Well, a little off the target with that one.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par.
Looks good.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Going with the 6-iron here. Wow, what happened there?
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
He's currently tied for 11th. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. Not sure how that putt came up shy.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. This hole is a long par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Not a bad spot on the leaderboard, just outside the top 20. Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Well holed. Let's move on. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. A bit wild on approach there. Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Putting for par.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Wow. That's classy. Good save from there.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Great shot. Playing from around 160 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Going with the 7. This one's headed towards the rough. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. Looking really good, this one. Just hammered that through the line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. And that's not ideal. Finding the trees. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup. Yeah, putting for bogey here.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And there it is. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
From around 220 yards. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Needs this one to kick right. And he's hit that inside the range. This putt coming up is for birdie. What a disappointment. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
That was a bit wayward. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, caught up in some branches. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's frustrating. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. And down it goes. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Looks like they may have pushed that one. And this one is for bogey. That gets the job done. Sitting at 8 over par for the event. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
That tee shot looks pretty good. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
And here we are with their 4th. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Just didn't drop. 4 feet to the cup. Ooh. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting at 11 over for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Opting for the 6-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That'll sting a bit. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently at 11 over for the round. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one is all over it.
Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Good stroke. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Second shot here at the 18th. Nicely done. Getting ready to play their third. Should find the green. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
And this putt for a final score of 80. Okay, steady now. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.